Hello everyone. We're just getting live streamed on YouTube. It probably won't be that long before we go live. Hello. If you have any questions, please do connect and engage. I have a couple of questions. I have a couple of questions with myself. Not with myself, but with me. There's always a question when people always have it with themselves because the life is always full of questions. So the inquest is never ending. So when the person's inquest ends, question with the self-inquisitive nature means you reach to a Turiya Avastha. I had somebody ask a question, desire, from Instagram, asking, is the law of attraction real? Is law of attraction real? And I have another question. Swamiji, I want to learn Swara Yoga. Can you please teach me? Has meditation side effects? Has meditation have any side effect or negative effects? How do I stop being nice to other people? This is a bit interesting question. Usually people practice how to become nice to other people, like the person asking how not to be nice to other people. How should I stop being nice to other people? Well, personally, I wouldn't say not to be nice. I'd say nice to everyone, even somebody is not nice to you, be nice to them. It does not take much. When you are not nice to other people, all you are doing, you are losing your own energy. It does not affect other people. If I want to send a negative energy to somebody, the person may receive or not receive. The energy can go missing in the middle and depend on the person's capacity, may be able to transform that negativity into a positive energy. But moment I'm having a negative thoughts or the concept of self planning not to be nice to somebody or to be unkind to somebody, that memory have created its own ripple effect to my atoms, to my behavior, to my bioenergy, to my physical energy, and my time. Why would you like to hurt yourself? It is the example. I don't want to give them a flowers, but I want to give them a thorns. In the process of giving thorns, other person may not receive it, but you may get hurt in the process of picking up the thorns. So personally, I will advise, give roses, even you get hurt in picking the roses off the tree, but don't pick the flowers. I would rather suggest to pick up the flower pot and give it to them. That's a better gift. So I would not suggest or advise on such topic, and I can guarantee nobody can ever be too nice, no matter how much you are. You can never be too nice to anyone. You can just be nice. That will be enough. And that will do a miracle to yourself. When you are nice to other people, you are getting a positive vibration that helping you to be nice. Be grateful that you have the capacity to be nice to other people. That is the gift of nature. Have gratitude toward to it. Your nature is to be nice. Like a lemon tree can always give lemon. A lemon says, I don't want to give lemons anymore. I want to only give orange to people. And maybe I want to give them a bitter gourd. Maybe I want to give them chilies. No more lemons. It's not going to work. So your nature, your heart energy, your consciousness have reached to that level. You have become source of abundance, of niceness. Just be nice. Don't think about how not to be nice. Even somebody is not nice to you. Now I understand somebody asked question is now, how would you deal somebody abuse you? Would you still be nice to them? If your nature to be nice, yes, I would recommend to be nice. If your nature is tit for tat, satisfy your ego till you settle down, then you find a peace of mind after a certain time. That's the one question. Regarding is the law of attraction. Somebody you only can start seeing once the mind projected and you see your eyes become so focused only to see what you have given unconscious message to. You will keep looking for only for same thing. And you feel that you are materializing or manifesting them. If that is the case, there are so many people have read the book Law of Attraction and Secret. I remember there was one book came, Secret, How to Be Millionaire. Secret book, yeah. I think that, and it was so popular. Everybody was reading. The person who wrote the book became millionaire, but not the person who was reading. So, again, law of attraction is real if you have ability to attract. If you don't have ability to attract and start praying every day and thinking that I'm going to be qualified or whatever you are aiming for it because you want to attract from the universal message, nothing going to work till your actions, your determination, your discipline, your energy all align with whatever you are trying to attract, whatever you're trying to manifest. You sit in your sofa, watch TV all day long, say that I'm attracting a beautiful, lovely lady in my life, but you don't want to get up. You look like couch potato, and have no job, no home, but I want to attract. Will that be a possibility? I don't think so. You have at least to work in that direction to make the attraction happens. Otherwise, it's just an idea and the people stop saying it does not work. I have the powers. I can attract mixed messages from all of today. No, just kidding. So if you have a capacity, your inner alignment is connected with your higher self. If all of your physical action, mental activities, intelligence, all align into the same direction that you're trying to attract, I can guarantee you, yes, law of attraction will work. If you only try to attract something just thinking in your mind, it's not going to work. It is still required an action. Yogi, maybe the person means he is not actually honestly nice. And the nice is only a facade due to self-confidence issue. And this is the true reason for this internal conflict. There is a possibility of that as well. Okay. There is a possibility sometimes people decorate the sadness with the laughter, with the fake smile. Sometimes people are not really happy doing what they're doing, but they feel happy if they don't do it. They will not be validated or acknowledged, which is sometimes many of the dead relationships you find that. So everybody trying to drive along, insecurity, fear, not able to handle what the life will churn around, will make many people to just remain nice as they are, to maintain a certain level of comfort. And we continuously live within the conflict. I have one more question. Has meditation have any side effect or can have negative effect? I don't think meditation can ever have side effects. All effects are positive, depends how you process them and how you accept them, how you work through the experience of them. If you are meditating, you are having an experience and building your spiritual ego, becoming a God complexity, yes, it is a negative effect. And you should always remain humble. Your meditation giving you awareness, intelligence, giving you some inner awareness is not to over-empower people who is less enlightened or less aware than you. Second, sometimes you are meditating, but actually you are not meditating, you are just learning how to decorate the facade of a meditator. That's when it becomes very dangerous. I know lots of people who meditate, they go into the very blissful state, very happy. Happy to the point that you cannot imagine. Imagine they have found a treasure. They are the richest being, but don't even know they can spend that. They're very happy when they come out of meditation. they are again become very depressed. Depressed to the point that they were more happier in a state of meditation. Is escapism. If you've seen the meditation is a point to escape from a present reality, whatever circumstances you are dealing with. And this is like your prison. You just take your mind from the present reality, put it into the spiritual prison that's called meditation, and think everything is fine while I'm there, just same as somebody taking drugs to forget something. But personally, meditation is not a replacement. Meditation is a transformation. Transformation may take slowly, may take a year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe 1 lifetime, 2 lifetime, maybe not, maybe just a momentary. But it depends if you are ready to accept it. It depends if you are ready to embrace the experience. I know somebody who meditates very happy, comes out almost like cloud nine, like very smiling. And in that moment, they are the holiest being. But once the meditation finishes, hour later, 2 hours later, the prickly thorns start growing all around. And they're passing anywhere, everybody feels the pain. Even they are aware that they got thorn grows after half an hour. So then they get upset. I said, well, when I'm meditating, I'm so in blissful state. I'm so one with the nature. I'm so one with myself. I really can feel the warmth and kindness inside me. But when I finish, when I come outside hour, 2 hours later, and time goes past, I become again tired, depressed, uncomfortable, unhealthy, and the very negative thoughts. I said, why can I not remain where I am there? Say, why that disappears? I said to the person, imagine you are visiting in a Greece, beautiful island with a nice villa. You're having a great time. Then your holiday is over. 5 days later, you come back to your old thatch hut where you're sleeping, water is dripping on top of you even. Then he said, why can't I just remain there where I was beautiful? You have not earned it. You have not created yourself consciously ready to be that space. Otherwise, you will never leave it. So, same issue when you are meditating, that is the space abundance, where your ego is inactive. Your senses are in harmony. Your mind is not chasing, but just contained, accepting, remaining in equanimity. The moment you become aware, your senses run around saying what I can claim, what I can get. Obviously, you are going to be uncomfortable, unhappy. And that you can call it bipolar mentality of many meditators. They think I just need, it become addiction, but it's a good addiction. It is a good addiction. But when any concentration of anything that can be beneficial in the spiritual world faces, they hide away into the spiritual wall and go behind the meditation. That's when it can become dangerous. Meditation does not teach you avoidance. Meditation teaches you acceptance. Meditation teaches you warrior, gives you the inner strength, the fire that anything that comes can burn, the purification. But if the aim of meditation just for 5 minutes of quietness, that is a very poor expectation from meditation. You should not meditate, go for have ice cream. That will be better. Go for a walk, go for a swim. If you're looking for a few minutes of tranquility and quietness, escaping from your inner conflict, where inside is hungry to transform, inside is hungry and eager to be awakened, but you just want to say, this is really bothering me, I just want to go meditate so I can be quiet 5 minutes. Quiet in the mind. Somebody says, I want to just I want to kill my mind, I want to control my mind. And your thoughts are so violent. And you think meditation should give you compassion and kindness. But your approach towards the mind is so violent. You want to kill the mind, you want to kill your thoughts, you want to control the thoughts, you want to control the mind. Problem. That's where the problem is. Your approach to meditation is absolutely wrong. It's supposed to make a harmonious relationship. Your mind is a tool where you can experience the bliss while you are in the body. Your mind is the tool, your senses are the tool where you can make the exchange of abundance energy inside the body, outside, a universal energy back into you. Drop the veil, the filters, accept the rawness when you meditate. But I like when I'm meditating, does not matter if I see the blue light or white light, but I want to make sure focus on it. I should get it within 2 big system. People are teaching to be enlightened to see the light in 3 minutes. You can see the spiritual light in 3 minutes. I say you should get a big, massive floodlight and ask them to close their eyes and just shine it on the face. Tell them open it. You get to see the light. Or there's one guy who's teaching meditation, came to my Pranayama Yoga class. In Pranayama Yoga, we do some of the Kriyas where to soothe the tiredness of optic nerves of the eyes. And when we're doing it, he said, I can see the light. Person can see the light. I see the light all the time. And everybody can see it. There's nothing different to it. Then he took that Kriya, started teaching people, say, you want to see the spiritual light? Let's do that. Everybody sit down and he makes them practice, everybody stay on that light. It is nothing spiritual about it. It's just only relieving the stress of your optic nerve, creating the light effect, the pressure on your retina. But it is a meditation. It should not require, it should be instant effect of meditation. I don't want to wait. I want to get it now. I pay for it. I pay the money for 45 minutes to 1 hour. I want my enlightenment after the class. It's not a certificate. Or you go for a 10 days or 20 days of Vipassana, I want to get enlightenment certificate. No, that's not the point. Transformation does not need any certification. But the negative effect is only negative effect meditation can have on somebody is false pretense spiritual ego. Again, false pretense spiritual ego and using the meditation as a vehicle to control and manipulate. Very dangerous. That's a negative effect. Can we reach nothingness? If yes, why can this be beneficial? As long as you try to reach nothingness, you can never reach nothingness, because nothingness will be a something. Nothingness will be a something. Remember, nothingness is also a something. Maybe that you may not be able to comprehend or label it, and bottle it, brand it, and give tagline to it. But that does not mean. Can you imagine, like somebody labeled the omnipresence is nothingness? It's the same thing. Somebody reached to the Buddhahood, but changed the name of Buddhahood to nothingness. No difference to it. What is nothingness? It is something, but it is a different branding. So if you want to reach the nothingness, stop chasing the nothingness, point one. Let it happen, natural occurrence, through the practice of acceptance, through the practice of equanimity, the samatha, through the practice of sila, calmness, viveka, vairagya, dispassion. But remember, the love and compassion should always remain center of every action you do. The kindness should remain the center of every action you do. Don't worry about nothingness will ultimately learn what makes you think that you are something. That is the biggest fake label that one can give to themselves, that you believe that you are something and you have to become nothingness. No way. If you are not nothingness, you cannot reach nothingness. You cannot achieve nothingness. You are nothingness. Drop your identity that you are something. You are already nothingness. You reach to nothingness. So I want to hold on to my identity, like for example, myself and a Himalayan yogi. I want to reach nothingness. Impossible. Because as long as I have identity, I cannot reach it. Drop your identity and stop chasing. You reach nothingness. So there are many ways of reaching nothingness by accepting. Only acceptance, the viveka, vairagya, the both samatha, equanimity, the calmness, the sila, those things can actually help you to reach that such level. Somebody asked, is two people coming together do you think two people coming together can bring healing that is a greater than the soul who connect? I don't know what kind of communion you guys talking, but as far I understand, I believe you mean the two people becoming one together as in a relationship can bring healing that is greater than the soul who connects. Who is actually trying to heal who? Your soul does not need healing. All you trying to do, cover up your desire of the senses, some level of spirituality, of healing. It's rather you should call it that is your pure desire, satisfying the pure desire will be the correct word. At least you will not get confusion. At least you will not get some fantasy in the head. So, in my view, two people coming together can bring healing. They can bring healing to each other's wound, but that is nothing to do with the soul. That is nothing to do with your Atma. That is nothing to do with the Buddha within you. All the wounds that you are experiencing is subject to the 5 elements, subject to your senses, subject to your mind, subject to your body. A body is filled with so many wounds. It can never be healed. You can heal one after, you can heal this lifetime wounds, next lifetime, previous lifetime wounds, sanskaras, karmas comes up. How many wounds you are going to heal? Only way you can heal the wounds with no desire for a body. Just desire for omnipresence, with the connectivity with the higher self. That can bring the ultimate healing. The meditation can bring ultimate healing. Not two people coming together, creating the pleasure. That momentary healing will be there, no problem with that. Momentary healing, what brings the healing can also create the pain. Remember, what brings the healing is source of the pain. You're trying to take the air of the thorn out of the body with the help of a thorn. But thorn is relieving the pain. But sometimes you can make a mistake. You can even leave the second thorn inside. So how would that healing work? So depending, if at least as long as you are honest in your thinking, clear in your transmission of two people coming together to heal each other, is purely a third dimension healing, nothing to do with the soul. But enjoy to celebrate the life. That does not mean you become suppressive. I would rather say, become one with yourself, not with somebody else. That will bring the best healing. If you cannot become one with yourself, other healings of two people coming together will always create a pain. So the best thing you can do, dance every day. Perfect, good, happy dancing for a few hours. If you cannot meditate, dance for a couple of hours. That your inner, that stuck energy that you call need healing will be free. On that note, that is enough for today. We'll see everyone end of November with some decent, interesting topics. In the meantime, every Saturday I will post a small bite-sized wisdom knowledge on YouTube and Instagram. If you don't engage, follow me, please do. And on YouTube, it's better to click that bell button and subscribe so you get notification time to time when it happens. Okay, thank you. And in live person Sangha, which will be end of each month, Saturday, the last Saturday of the month, will not be posted on YouTube. That will only be available in person in June. Okay? Thank you, Christosmos. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Yogi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.